All right, everybody. It was crazy this morning, was it not? Evidently, Cottleville had a issue. We're going to look into maybe a tower. Everybody's internet went down, so that was the cause for it. But we said we are going to show these babies come hell or high water. Period.
Yes.
If you didn't see this morning, Kennedy Bray, the trainer with Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue, joined me, and she is the one that will help your babies once you get them adopted out to make them be a dog like your child, right? That is well behaved. And I love what you have done with them. So let me make sure that you can see the beautiful Kennedy. So, Kennedy, thank you, by the way, for bearing with us.
Oh, no problem at all.
So, and by the way, I know, sweetie, what? I know you're ready. You're ready to get my forever
Kisses.
home. She loves to give kisses. We want to make sure that you can see her. Okay, so if you didn't see Brioche this morning, hi, Brioche. Brioche has a lot of energy. Brioche would be good with another dog in home to match her energy.
Exactly. Or kids. She loves running around with the little ones too. They'll wear each other out.
So tell us a little bit more about her.
She's about a year old. She's a little pitty mix. We're not exactly sure what she's mixed with, but she's just a dainty little girl, and she's pretty perfect in my eyes. I think she has so much potential. The training with her, it can go so far. She is super bright, and she's, as you can see, super food motivated as well. So the sky's the limit.
I gotta say, since we showed her live and then we're showing her now, she really has calmed. I know she's focused on the treats, but you can see how quickly a dog takes your training and then adapts to that.
Exactly. I like to reward the good behavior so that they want to keep that up and continue doing that good behavior, because that's what gets them paid. That's what gets them the good stuff, right?
Now, you need to find your home. Can you sit for me? Sit. Look at this. Sit. Sit. I know you're doing. Oh, I see. She's already sitting. You're a good baby. You want here? She's gonna give it to you. She's like, I did it. Can I please have that? All right. So if you're interested in Brioche, again, look on Yuppy Puppies website. But the best is Pet Finder, right?
Yep, you can look on Pet Finder, or I would look at our Facebook page, because you'll be able to see all of our new intakes once they're available for adoption, and kind of learn more about their stories that way as well.
All right. Let's get real close, Jen, and show her face. This, once again, is Brioche. She's now, right there in the camera, right? You're so gorgeous. Okay, everybody, we're going to show you the parade of animals. So this is starting with Brioche. And we, again, are saying thank you so much for this morning, for all the internet issues we had. Kennedy, thank you for that one. Okay, who are we going to see next?
But next, we're going to go and grab Miss Mariah.
Okay, Miss Mariah, by the way, let me tell you about Mariah. Mariah has been here for way too long. Okay, thank you, Brioche. All right, go get your friend. Mariah has been here way too long. So has Church, by the way. And we want to get them and all the dogs obviously adopted out. There's a reason why we asked you to watch this and share it with your family and friends, because suddenly it's the aha moment of that's the dog I've been looking for. So Jessica Cook will be back with us next month in August for our Yuppy Puppies Positive Talk Time show that we do normally every other Thursday. When we get into the summer season, it's a little slower. So we do this once a month. But I love when we get a chance to do this. We probably try to do it about once a quarter, because she wants to show as many as she possibly can of the dogs that are still here up for adoption, have been here for a little while, need your help. Some people ask sometimes, hey, do they have the opportunity to foster? They really don't, because Jessica always mentions that she feels that when they go into foster and then they come back, it sometimes just kind of sets them backwards. And that can obviously be the issue. So if you want to volunteer, maybe at the gala that's coming up, we mentioned the gala this morning, and let me bring that up on the screen in case you missed it, because again, a lot of you were dealing with the grainy aspect from this morning. So the gala is coming up November 8th, and that'll be at Whitmore Country Club. There is a QR code on the screen for you that you can scan for tickets. You might want to volunteer. You may want to be a local or a corporate sponsor. It is called Part of Your World. And again, this is their big fundraiser of the year, to try to bring in as much money as we possibly can, because they need that money to continue to do the work that they do on a daily basis, to be able to bring the rescues in. I don't know if you know what it costs on a regular basis for the adoption fees. That's what you help them out with, but it's all the different intake fees and multiple levels. I mean, that's if a dog is actually doing okay. If it's not, think about just how expensive it is to be able to bring them in. So again, we're doing the parade of dogs. We had Brioche here a little bit earlier. Kennedy Ray is joining us to show us all of them. Mariah, sing to me, Mariah. Hi, I miss you. You are the sweetest baby in the world.
She really is.
She's so calm.
She's really calm. She's one of our senior dogs. So I don't know why she's still here, honestly. She is a little bit dog selective, but she's kid friendly. She loves all people. She's super easygoing, and she just wants a couch to curl up on.
Okay, Jenny's going to get in on her face real close. So she's about how old?
She's about 8 or 9 years old.
But she's so sweet.
And she still has puppy energy sometimes too. So she'll go outside and get her zoomies in, and then she'll come back in and curl up on the couch or in her bed.
Yeah, we had her on before, and she definitely showed those zoomies. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing. You know, a lot of times people are saying, oh, I think I need a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old. And you're like, well, you're forgetting that they still have energy in them. If you want a mixture, it's a good balance, right?
And she already comes with all the bells and whistles. So she's potty trained. She has really good manners. She knows the ropes already. So you don't have to do as much training wise with her, but yeah, you're a good girl. Thank you.
So tell me, because I thought I had heard that she didn't have a ton of attention.
She
still hasn't?
No, she's been
back here. It's because you're showing your butt and we need to show your face. Mariah, go by Jenny.
She's
not
with
scary.
Us since December, actually. So it's been quite a while, and she's had a few meet and greets here and there, but I don't think she gets the attention she deserves.
She does not. And do you think it's the black dog syndrome?
Yes, I do. A lot of people are avoidant of black dogs.
Why do you think that is?
I've heard it's because they can't connect much with them because their eyes blend in with their fur, but she has a powdered sugar face anyways.
Powdered sugar face. Oh my gosh, there we go. So again, she's got that sweetness in her. She's got the calmness in her. She does have the energy in her there, but I think that's a huge thing. People get frustrated with puppies because they have to potty train them.
They're like,
you don't have to do this.
Exactly. And she spent the night at my house too, and she did amazing. She's great with my cat. She just curled up on the couch. She had no accident. She's crate trained. So
hello. She's pretty much perfect. I hate to use the word perfect, but all right. So we need her to get some attention. I can't believe that she hasn't yet. So I want you to look again on their Facebook, their Instagram pages. They always show you when they get new dogs in, but they also update you on the dogs that have been here for a while. And I think Mariah is your longest, right?
She is our longest, yes. Besides Church.
Church. Okay. Yep. So Church and Mariah. And I remember when you had Cristiano.
Yes.
And we were I was on a mission to get Cristiano adopted.
Amazing.
That was amazing. And then every time, and then Jalapeno.
Cristiano just came in a couple weeks ago to say hi to us. Yep. And he's always so excited to come back and see all his friends.
He comes back and says, look, I'm doing great. Thank you for helping me get adopted out. So that's the thing. All of us collectively, whether they're on our show, they get on the local TV channels. It's all about us coming together and helping to get these babies adopted out. So one more time, as you're watching them, this is Mariah. We showed you Brioche as you are keeping track this morning. Tell someone to at least come and visit her and give her some attention and then fall in love with her. And if you can, please, I mean, I know you got to find the dog that's right for you and your family, but if you can find the person that's going to give her best life, that's what we're asking for. All right. Anything else about Mariah we need to know?
She's think beautiful. I know she's a pretty girl.
She's a pretty girl. Okay, who are we going to show next?
I think I'm going to go grab Miss Ritz, and she's a little spitfire.
Oh, okay.
I think Ritz is the one that dumped our.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing we've got our camera. Ritz evidently knocked us off the air last time. That's okay. This morning we had our St. Charles County internet issues, and then now we're getting a chance to show you. Thank you, Mariah. So Brioche and Mariah that we've shown you. And again, if you are just tuning in and you're watching this, maybe you're new to this, we show you the babies that are up for adoption at Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. And again, Kennedy mentioning about 20 to 30 that they have up for adoption right now, which you're hearing that going, that's too many. It is, but here's the thing. I wish we could say that those babies get adopted out and then suddenly it's only like 5. It's not going to be that way. Unfortunately, there are more and more and more that need the help of the tremendous staff here at Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. They just need to get an opening so that we can continue to bring in more. So as we said, last time we showed you Ritz. We're going to put Ritz evidently on the place command because that's the thing when they do get adopted. And Jenny is getting ready to use the adoption or the training services at the O'Fallon location for her new puppy, Bailey. Do you all get this? Bailey, 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 Bailey. If you know, you know. It's from one of the movies, and I always forget if it's A Dog's Life or A Dog's Purpose. But Bailey is the name of that dog, and the dog said, "I just know that they call me Bailey, 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 Bailey." Yes, we like to say their names over and over again and give kisses to them. So these dogs, some of them have been here for a long time. Some of them have been here for a handful of months. You got to keep an eye on their page because they're always getting new intakes. And somebody's asked me before, well, Monica, do they have puppies? Yeah, absolutely. I've seen a lot of puppies here. They also have purebreds. Now, when we first started doing this segment a year ago, they had a Shiba Inu here. I already obviously had one. Here we go. In the place command. We're gonna try to get Ritz to calm down a little bit. This is Ritz putting on the Ritz. So I'm gonna let Kennedy do some things in the background while you look at Ritz. Ritz has some really beautiful coloring. The black, the tan. What we're going to find out. So, what do we think breed wise that Ritz is?
So we think she is a cowboy corgi, which is a corgi mixed with a cattle dog.
Oh.
And so she has all of those herding instincts and all of the energy. She's not great with kids because she's going to try to herd them and bite their ankles.
Oh, nice.
She likes some other dogs. Ritz, climb. She's super smart, but it's going to take a stronger handler to not let her get away with things because she's one that if you give her an inch, she will run a mile, and she is way too smart. So
They are.
But she's around 8 or 9 months.
8 or 9
Yeah,
months.
so
So
she's still a baby.
when we talk about here, we're gonna get close up on her. When we talk about younger dogs, it is you have had dogs that are like it's rare, I think, or you tell me that you get like 2-3-month-old dogs.
Yeah, or we'll have pregnant moms come in and have
yeah.
whole little litters of babies.
There she is. She's got a lot of energy for you.
She does.
But I'm gonna tell you, I have a couple of cattle mixes. One that's a
Yes.
dachshund cattle, and then one that's got 75% cattle. They are extremely intelligent.
They are.
They do have the herding nature, so they'll kind of little nips at you. But you're saying that she does it even worse than that?
She's a little bit of a ornery one. And I mean, I think once she gets into a home and she's not in a room for the majority of the day and she has more enrichment time, that she's really going to settle down, but just know what you're getting into.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
do
you have to.
research. Yep, do research on the breeds and see if they're right for your lifestyle.
So again, if you're tuning in, Kennedy Ray is joining us, and she's the one that helps with the training and getting them when they first come in to work with them. Look at that. That was great. I will say, because they're so intelligent, I can tell when I did the training of my 3, you can tell that Tessa was trained. You put them in their place. They really do want to do right by you.
They do. And all they need is guidance.
Yep.
Really. They don't want to make their own decisions because typically when they make their own decisions, it's not necessarily the right decisions. So they love that guidance and the structure that training gives them.
I gotta say, look at the markings.
Down.
She's beautiful.
Right? She's very, very pretty. So again, if you are just tuning in, this is Ritz. You can find out more about all the dogs. Brioche, we showed you. Mariah, this is Ritz. You can go to the Pet Finder page. So no children, young children, ideally
No
in the
little
home.
ones,
What about
but
other dogs?
She can do some other dogs. So that's why we recommend you guys bring your dogs in for the dog-to-dog meet and greets,
Okay.
just because dogs are kind of like people. Not all people get along, just like not all dogs get along. So she has her specific dogs that she likes to play with, but she's not a fan of everyone. So
maybe in an ideal world, she'd be the only dog.
only dog or someone with that could match her energy.
Good luck. No, I'm kidding. So again,
Reminds me of Tessa.
she does remind me of Tessa. She's a smaller version of Tessa, but a cowboy corgi. I think that's interesting. I've never heard it like that.
They're really fun.
Yes.
How
All right,
much
baby.
she'll get?
She's about full grown.
She is full
so
grown.
she'll get
Yep.
tiny.
Yep. She's gonna be a little one.
So she's not going to get as big. So how much do you think she weighs right now? About
Right now, probably about 20,
25?
yeah,
25?
between 20, 25.
All right. Well, that's a good sized dog. A lot of you might be looking for something like that. She wants to do right by you. Make sure that she continues the training, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Oh, look at that.
She wants to roll.
Oh, Ritz wants to roll over. Ritz, thank you. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Good job. All right, putting on the Ritz. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Here we go. Ritz is going to do it again.
you going? Where are you going?
Okay, Ritz wants to do that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get our mic back. Again, that is twice Ritz. Ritz is like, I'm talking, you're not talking. It's all about me. Okay, Ritz, that was hilarious. That is Ritz. That is Ritz. So I think anytime we show Ritz, Ritz is going to purposely try to take our microphone. So thank you. Are you guys having fun with us? That's really all I ask. We have to just roll with the dogs because one thing I was always taught, whether it's in entertainment. So when I used to model, it was always like if you're on set with a child or you're on set with a dog, they are always going to outshine you. They're always going to try to outdo you. Same thing applies in television. Whenever we have them on this positive talk time segment, we never know what they're going to give us. Some of them might come in like Mariah did, very calm and hello, here I am. And then another will come in like Ritz and be like, I'm here and I'm taking over and I'm taking your microphone off. We are doing the parade of dogs today. So Brioche, Mariah, Ritz, oh my gosh. This is one of our favorites. So let me reintroduce Kennedy Ray again is with us. And she is the one that trains these beautiful babies at Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue that we are getting to be best friends here. So if you have never seen this baby, did I just hear that she doesn't have the jewels on?
No, not today.
She doesn't have her jewelry.
She needs
Okay.
another spot.
All right, hang on. We got to show you. Let me come back here on screen. Hi, sweetheart. Look at this energy. Okay, introduce everybody to
So
her.
this is Peggy, and I love this little dog. She's just like a snooty little girl. She loves having her nails painted and her little gems put on. She's really good with kids, all people. She just needs to be a single dog in a home because she's not a fan of sharing her space. She wants all of the attention.
It's interesting to me, though. It just looks like she would be, but you obviously know better than us.
You would think she would.
Yes.
And she acts like she would so she can be around other dogs. She's just not a fan once they get into her bubble.
I seriously, every time I've been here and have played with her, I have said, and Jim actually looked at her and he's like, oh, she's adorable. If we didn't have 3 dogs, I think she would be home with us, right?
I love her so much. I find myself, if I have weekends off, I Sunday rolls around and I'm like, I miss Peggy. I need to go back to work and hang out with Peggy.
We all love you. So when did you know that she liked to have her nails and the jewels put on her?
After her first bath she had here, I went to do her nails and she was really good for them. So I was like, would she let me paint them? She just sat there perfectly and it's just became her look.
And then when did you start putting jewels on her?
Same day I started painting her nails. I was like, we're going all out.
She's a princess.
Yes, she has. She has had jewels and earrings and all that fun stuff.
She's like, I love you. I love you. Do you love Kennedy? You see one of your favorites? Okay. How old is Peggy?
Peggy's around 4.
Around 4.
Yep, potty trained, great in the car, loves going on adventures. I took her to Channel 5 a couple of weeks ago and she loved the cameras.
She does. She's like, I love to get pretty and I love to show off. Okay, there she wants to. She just said, I love the camera. She's coming in on Jenny. Okay, so what about like, look at her nails. You got to get in on those nails. Her front nails are cracking me up. Does she ask you what color she wants?
I ask her and I give her a couple choices and she'll always lick the one that she wants.
So folks, if you want this beautiful energy and you want to have fun with a little princess, Peggy is the dog for you. Again, Pet Finder, hi sweethearts. You can come for a meet and greet or you can just say, hey, can I come up and do a little one-on-one? If you do have other dogs, evidently it's not going to be the right home. But
the dog though that we all came in the room without any of you.
She did
and
her woo-woos.
She just greeted us, and she was the sweetest thing. And there was a male with us.
Yeah, she's
And
great with
she-
everyone.
Yeah, she sat in our lap and
Mhm.
just cuddled with us. She was
Exactly.
the cutest thing ever.
so good with people,
Yep.
but she wants to be the only princess in the house.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, Peggy, we love you. Hi, baby. I know you wanted to stay in here and play with us like last time, don't you? This is Peggy, and we're going to run back through again. Peggy, Brioche, Ritz, Mariah. That's who we have shown you. How many do we have left?
We have 3 more.
We have 3 more. Who's coming in next?
I'm gonna go grab Alice.
Alice. Have we met Alice? I don't know if I've met
She's kind of
Alice.
like a bigger version of Peggy.
A bigger version of Peggy. Okay. So, folks, again, there are many components to Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. The rescue component is what we're showing you. The spa component is for those of you that are looking for a really great groomer. And I'm going to tell you right now, Jessica is one of the best in the business. And then people have been under her tutelage. And so she's trained them. So you can have grooming here. You can do the day care, right? So if I always thought when I was working in TV, I would have loved for a daycare to have been open the early morning hours that I left, because I hate that the dogs are at home by themselves for 7, 8. Some of you push it to 9. That's a long time. 9 hours, and they don't get to play around. They have so much fun here, just like the kids going off to school, right? Think about very first time your kids go to kindergarten, they go into elementary school, they're with friends, they're with their peers. It's the same thing that you can do. So if you've been looking for the perfect place for you to do just that, when you're going off to work or you're taking the kids to school and you want them to go to school, right? And then come home and be exhausted and say, Mom, I had so much fun with my friends. This is the place to do so. Oh, yes, you really do look like Peggy. Okay, this is Alex.
This is sweet Alice. And
Alice.
She's another one of my favorites.
Alice.
She's around 3 years old. Again, kind of like Peggy, does great with all people and kids, just isn't a fan of being around other dogs. And that's only because when she was in her prior home before she got put into our rescue, she had never been around dogs before. So she's just used to being an only child, and she prefers to keep it that way.
Alice, is Alice full grown?
Yes, Alice is full grown. She's around 3 years old.
3 years old.
Mhm.
And so, again, just like Peggy, they just want to be the only dog. They want all your attention.
Exactly. And Alice is the sweetest thing. She loves belly rubs. She loves running around outside. She has she has a very sweet energy to her. She's not too much at all. She's a really chill dog, and she's really fun to have around.
What about cats?
I wouldn't
think
have
so?
her with cats. No, I think she would want to use them as a little squeaky toy.
Oh my gosh. She's like, oh, what's this? Let me knock you around a little bit. You've had Alice for how long?
We've had Alice since February.
Okay.
So she was one of the dogs that we got from the big APA pull.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, then we maybe have seen Alice before. So
Yeah.
Alice has been here for 5 months.
Yes, she
has Alice
has.
had any attention?
She's had maybe
Right. She's like,
one
from
or
you.
2 meet and greets, and they fell in love with her, and they ended up passing on her for whatever reason. So
We never know. I mean, that's the thing. That's why we like to do this parade of animals, so that you can all see, oh, well, maybe. Yeah, see, kisses. The thing I love about both Peggy and Alice, the eyes.
Yes.
Jenny, look, I don't want you to get too close because sometimes cameras scare them. These cameras are better than the TV cameras we used to have.
Sure.
Those are so in your face, and
They're
the dogs
a
are
little
like,
intimidating.
but gosh, look, those eyes are like a gray, chocolate brown, just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, there we go.
Girl.
She's like, I'm staying in here. You're not showing any more. It's just me.
She has a little heart on her nose too, and a little upside down.
Okay,
heart,
then we
if you
have
guys
seen
can see
Alice.
it.
I remember
Yeah.
that. So Alice has been here since February. Again, Alice, you said 3 or 4?
Yep, around between 3 and 4.
So she's been here since February. We want to make that not be the case. So do us a favor, folks. When you see the rest of the dogs, we want you to share this with your family and friends so that you can say, oh my gosh, hey, I know you've been looking for a dog just like this. They have that dog available at Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. Where did you get from the APA pool?
Yep, she came from the APA pool. She was the second round and the first dog I saw,
Second round, okay.
and she ran up and gave me big kisses, and I was like, oh, pack her up. She's coming home
She's
with us.
coming home with us.
Yes.
Well, folks, we want her to go home with you. Alice, you are just very, very sweet.
She's a doll baby.
Well behaved, wants some belly rubs, just wants to cuddle up with you. You're a good baby. Okay, we've got just a couple left for you. If you are new to our parade of animals, this is what we do. We show you all the babies. Who's coming in next,
I'm
Kennedy?
gonna grab Persimmon.
Oh, Persimmon. Okay, we've seen Persimmon before. So see, you hear some of these names. They've been here too long. So Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. I have definitely got to clean my hands. That was a lot of slobber. If you like those big kisses, that was the dog for you. Alice, we also showed Peggy, we showed Ritz, we showed Brioche, and we showed Mariah. Persimmon coming in, and then we've got one more for you. So sorry we weren't able to interact with you live this morning, but at least we get a chance to bring them to you this way, and then you can share this whole thing with your family and friends. Don't forget our sponsors. I know you're all very loyal to them. So again, if you're looking for even picking up some dog treats or some dog toys, it really is beautiful here. If you've never been, it's just this wonderful luxury spa feel. When the dogs walk in, it's like, yep, it's my day, spa day. Yeah. So as you are tuning in for the first time, know that we have the opportunity for you to do so many things with them. Jenny's actually going to, if it'll work for us, Jenny's going to show you the front lobby area. That might be a little bit spotty, unfortunately, kind of like we had this morning. But she's maybe she'll show you. Hold on. I'm going to come back. Well, here's a little bit of it. That is the front. Okay, Persimmon. I know, Persimmon. That's the front. It's a little bit better in here. Let's show you here. Okay, Persimmon. How long have you been here, Persimmon?
She's been here since February as well. She was part of that same
That
pool.
pool?
Yep, that Alice was
Oh my
in.
gosh, look at this energy. Okay, so you want to get some, so there we
You
go.
wanted it?
She's like, I want to behave for you. Yeah, Persimmon, I do remember meeting. So another dog that is, again, has been here just a little too long, and we want to make sure that changes. So tell us about Persimmon.
So Persimmon's a lover. She loves hugs and kisses, and that's all she wants to do. She is great with kids. She's great with other dogs. She's great with cats. So she's kind of like one of those unicorn dogs. She's around 3 or 4 years old, just like Alice, too.
And so you hear about unicorns, and that's when we say, like, you can't imagine that a dog could really be all that.
Exactly.
But there you go.
She has so many good characteristics about her. Wow, Simon. I know, I missed you so much. She's potty trained. She does have great manners, especially when she calms down.
You're like, I swear. But look,
promise.
it's all new things. This
It
is every dog that I know. They just want to show you that they're excited.
It's so exciting, right? All these new friends.
What are some of the really fun things that you can tell us about Persimmon?
So with her, she's really good at kind of shifting her energy depending on what dog she's meeting. So if she's meeting a dog who's a little bit more standoffish, she's going to give them their space and let them warm up to her. But if she goes into a dog situation where they really want to play in roughhouse, she's going to switch her energy and be able to play in roughhouse with them. So you're really good at reading the room.
Is she treat motivated?
She is. When
Toy
she's not
and
at-
treat?
Toy, treat, love.
Lover, hugger, what? Lover, hugger,
All the hugs.
Persimmon. I've asked before, who gets a chance to name all the dogs? Your
We all
entire
do.
staff?
Yep, we all do.
Who named Persimmon? Do you know?
I believe Jessica named
Oh, Jessica
her.
did?
I think so.
It's so fun. By the way, make sure you follow them on social because Jessica will do these really fun videos. She was showing the other day, I had to laugh. The one where she was grooming the dog's balls.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She's like, yep, we're going to do this. We're going to get intimate.
It's really fun.
All right, folks, we're showing the parade of dogs. Persimmon, I love you.
Thanks,
I
Persimmon.
know, sweetie. Oh, there we go. See? There's the calmness in Persimmon. And then our final one is?
Coda.
Oh, Coda.
Come on,
And by the way,
Simon.
there are many more. We're just showing you a handful of them. Again, 20 to 30, we'd be on for multiple hours. So yes, maybe today you're going to see the one that's right for you. Otherwise, if you say, well, not one of those, you've got to come to the meet and greets that they have because suddenly you might go, oh my gosh, that was the dog. I have a coworker that I have that is looking for a golden retriever. And I told him, I'm like, well, you got to come up here. They just adopted out one. There are labs here. There are Shiba Inus. There are boxers. They have purebreds and then they have mixes. But again, I'm asking you to adopt, don't shop. There are so many rescue components. And I really do believe that there's a whole nother level that they know you rescued them. They understand that and they give you that unconditional love. So thank you again for tuning in to one of our, again, Parade of Animals with Yuppy Puppies Forever Rescue. If you're new to this, it is called Positive Talk Time. And we try to do this for you almost every other Thursday. This particular month, because the months are a little slower in June and July, we do one a month for you. But we love these. And normally Jessica Cook is with us. Today it's Kennedy Ray. She's the trainer and she is the one that really takes them from one level to a whole nother as she gets a chance to work with them. Okay, so this is our last, folks. This is how we're going to wrap up. Did we save the best for last?
One of the best. Yeah, I kind of think they're all the best,
I
though.
Okay, tell us about this dog.
So this is Coda. He hasn't been with us for as
I
long.
met Coda.
He was actually one of our clients.
Coda was the one that was making all the noise when we were doing the barking bacon.
He's
Oh.
a little bit noisier when he wants
He wanted
attention.
to eat what we were baking.
He loves food. So he's around
He's handsome.
6 years old. We think he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback lab mix.
Okay.
But he was actually a client of ours, and they weren't able to keep him anymore. So we took him into our rescue, and he's been a perfect guest. But I just want him to get out of here and get a home and get back to what he's used to.
Get out of here. You've had him for what, a couple months?
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3 months now.
Yeah, I think you are. Well, again, one of the things I love that we talked with Jessica about in the past is people always go, "What kind of dog is that? What kind of dog?" And you don't want to say, because when people take the dog in and then suddenly go, "It's not that. I'm taking it back."
Yes.
That makes
and
no sense.
It doesn't, because it doesn't matter.
No,
If
it
you
doesn't.
love the dog and they're a great dog, it shouldn't matter if they're a lab or a pit bull.
So beautiful, huh?
Scarce has taken the knee.
Oh, look
Yay,
it.
good
He is a
boy.
gentleman.
He is, and he has a lot of talents. He's really good at catching. Can you catch? Ready, sit.
Oh, look
job.
at you. Good job, baby.
And he's just been super chill, but I'm sure he misses his couch.
So he wants you to bring him in so that he can give you these good manners, that he can be a good baby for you, that he can learn some new tricks. How old is he?
I think around 6.
Oh, I was gonna say he looks younger.
Yeah.
Wow.
He still has that young puppy energy, but he's potty trained, crate trained. He's just dog selective, so he gets along with some of the dogs,
Okay.
but he's just a little bit picky about who his friends are.
So another reason to bring the dogs that you might have in to see if they
Absolutely.
interact well together.
Absolutely.
He's
yes.
excited.
Wuppies.
Sit.
Are you so good?
What are you feeding them, by the way?
This is Bill Jack.
Oh.
Yep, it's good stuff. It's a dog food, actually.
I think you had me do that one time when you were teaching me how to
It's
train.
the mushy stuff.
Yes. All right. Look at the tail. Look at the love. We're going to show you again. Oh, let me bring. There we go. Do you want to go home to your forever home? You want to learn some more? They always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I think that's wrong.
You absolutely can teach
See?
an old dog new
Kennedy
tricks.
would know.
And they love learning new tricks too.
Okay. So one more time. This is
Coda.
Coda.
Yes.
Not Cody, but Coda.
Coda.
Coda, can I shake?
Can you give her your paw?
Shake. Ah, that's a good boy. What a perfect way to end. Kennedy, thank you for the parade of dogs.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And thank you to Jenny behind the scenes. Thank you, by the way, to all of you, because I know that this morning you so wanted to interact with the babies. Coda, thank you. We're going to get you adopted, okay, baby? You're a good baby. You're a good boy. And so sweet. Bring your dogs up. Thank you, Kennedy.
Thank you.
And to all of you, thank you. Again, that's how we do it with our positive talk time. Kennedy or Jessica, sometimes Megan has joined us. If there's any questions, by the way, about your own animals that you have, anything that you ever want us to cover on a future positive talk time, be sure to let us know that, because we've had some fun together. We've had some unbelievable tears together, because again, what they go through to bring these rescues in, just absolutely amazing. I love the staff here, and I know you'll fall in love with them too. So remember them for the adoption of your dog. Remember them for your boarding, for daycare, and of course, for every aspect of falling in love with them. Folks, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. Now share this with all your family and friends, and let's find them their forever home.